Final Fantasy XVI is now coming to PCs, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X on June 22nd. Well, Square Enix released a new trailer for it that no more than 48 hours ago introducing the new world, like 18 minutes of gameplay, showcasing just pretty much anything you need to know about the new game in story, combat, and formula. Well, technically the shift in formula, which is mainly the campaign. I've already said it before, but in case you need a memory jog, this is not a multiplayer game at its core, but more of a RPG action adventure. Level 5 went on and released a new trailer, mostly gameplay, and said Deca Police is now coming to the PlayStation 4, 5 in addition to Switch within 2023. This is from the same developers of Ni no Kuni, where back then they described the game as a crime suspense RPG, fast-paced adventure, where you take on the role of a detective in a vibrant virtual world. Check it out, in case you missed it.
ヒゲじじい、宝石強奪未遂で現行犯逮捕する。面白くなるよ。ハーバードがカラフル猫ちゃんになってる。何が起こった？誰かがデータを置き換えたんだ。警察のシステムに潜入しプログラムを書き換えた。それって完全に犯罪だぞ。これが犯罪だと。この狂った街では手段を選んではいられない。私服を肥やす豚ども。ベベ、違うよ。私がエノは行きたいなら。
Number 3 from roughly 24 hours ago, we've got over here a Cry Machina, or Cry Machina, an action RPG about some future version of Earth where these mechanical people, technically just girls, survive in the post-apocalyptic Earth or era to become real humans is what they've been cooking. It's actually coming from the publishers Furio and over 30 minutes of fast-paced action. Take a look, game set to be coming to PC, Switch and PlayStation consoles only by the end of the year.
人間です。姉ちゃんは人間。あなたたちではありません。人間再生できん。人間美しいものです。人間とはつまり人間。というか私はとにかくヒーローが耐えた。お姉ちゃんは死なないで。私は死ねない。あなたが機械に負けるのだけは死んでもいいから。私を暴れるな！殺す！ミコトさんをさような！ベベ！機械になんて生まれてきたくなかった！あの私が嫌だった！人間だ。花丸。
Coming up behind that, it is Eternights. What was just revealed to be an apocalyptic dating sim and an action game as the company's first project ever, wherein you technically take on a journey to find love through death. That might be true, but I believe I'm exaggerating. I don't know. Here's a trailer. Eternights is set to be coming out to PCs and PlayStation consoles only and due out early next year.
Where are you going, monster? It's not opening. I'll get everything ready then, Coach. It was just too much all of a sudden.
Youも僕も譲れないものがある。なら戦うしかないんだな。 そろそろ決着をつけよう。
Sitting on Steam on its way to literally every single console out there by the end of the year, possibly in the second half of 2023, we've got over here the most anticipated pixel art, turn-based tactics, semi-open world RPG over here, Eiyuden Chronicle's 100 Heroes. This game, in case you missed out on the update, did actually get a new trailer like a few months ago, reconfirmation that the game has met all of its Kickstarter goals and in great shape.
俺はやっぱりおせっかい焼きみたいだ。この発見が僕たちの帝国と諸国連合の友情の証になるように願おう。
聖者の世界ではあるけれど、私たちにとっては死の世界ってことになるみたい。
In case you missed out on the event, last week was Kingdom Hearts series 30th anniversary, and with the celebration, we came across a new trailer on Kingdom Hearts 4, technically the new game soundtrack and a good portion of it. Anyway, this is probably copyrighted, but you can get a pretty good dose of the game's combat, environment, and the new entity that was formerly shown at the game's premiere. Check it out in case you missed it.
This is Ashihara Nakatsu, a nice little town. You'll be living here from now on.
Lupe Summer of God is now coming to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PCs on June 6. Exceed Games came out with the announcement of a new game earlier this year. Said Loop, what was described as a time-traveling RPG from the same publishers of Grandia games, is gonna be about $50. There's nothing to talk about here, really. The gameplay trailer pretty much introduces the whole idea of this game, and this is how it really looks.
Totally speechless, haven't they? Just so you know, I'm not your enemy here. Well, we've almost finished getting you settled in here. So tomorrow onward, it's all up to you. Mimi, you're free to do whatever you like.
Yeah.
Moving on to number 8, well, revealed like almost 8 years ago, too, we finally, no more than a few months ago, went on and got confirmation that the next Dragon Quest game, Flames of Fate, is now coming to all platforms, PCs, Switch, and it'll be the first game in the series to use Unreal Engine 5. Just take a look. This game's supposedly releasing early to mid, and the gameplay, we are pretty much sure, will be very different from the previous entries.
人はなぜ生きるのか。ドラゴンクエスト12選ばれし運命の炎。
It's nice we're getting closer to our goal and everything. I was thinking, wouldn't it be wonderful if our adventures never ended?
Granblue Fantasy Relink, technically speaking one of the most awaited games of the past half a decade at least, is now finally coming out for PCs and the PlayStation consoles only later this year. This action RPG, after years of waiting, went on and got itself a new trailer, about 10 more minutes of gameplay of it, showcasing the game's characters, new graphical changes, the game's development technically, and a lot more. Just take a look, in case you were hyped.
His name is Id, one of Avia's top breed. Said to be the Skydom's strongest. Why are you here?
This has nothing to do with you.
Wow, I can't imagine captaining a crew at your age. I'm not exactly a slouch myself.
Make it worth my while, Skyfarers.
Captain! I'll clear a path. Stay close. Upheld by fangs of gleaming ice! Seal their fate. Cue the action music! Let our blades do the talking. Ready!
One stroke. Dream.
Great Tecmo and Omega Force, in partnership with Type Moon and a few other internet gaming companies, as one of the biggest projects of 2023, came out and announced a action RPG a couple of months ago going by the name Faith/Samurai Remnant. They said the game is coming for the PlayStation 4, 5, Switch and the PCs as well by the end of the year worldwide as a action visual novel style RPG anime and an entry point of a series. This is what we've got. Coming up behind that, we have Tencent Games in partnership with Teamy, a open world action RPG they've been cooking together ever since 2020, a game called Honor of Kings World. This is probably one of the biggest games in the making at the moment. You see, Honor of Kings is a spin-off of the company's old MOBA, Honor of Kings. It is now instead a open world and features a co-op gameplay. Last but not least, it's only rumored to be coming out in 2024.
我一直在做这个梦。以绝望挥剑，一直不停的战斗。直上青天，揽星辰。讲什么？
Commence the operation!
NIS America just released a new trailer for The Legend of Heroes Trails into Reverie. They actually introduced all of the characters, so the game is coming to PC, Switch and the PlayStation consoles only July 7 this year. This game is a Japanese original RPG that was first released in 2020, follows the story of Trails from Zero, Trails to Azure and Bound's Trails. Take a look.
Never did I expect to have this much fun.
Could you tell us your name?
I go by C.
Why was I made, though? What is my purpose? I don't know.
I don't know why you were made, nor do I know what your purpose is. What I do know is that you were brought to me.
It's up to us to keep fighting for everyone. We're right here with you. Let's do this.
Where one trail ends, another begins.
takes you on a heroic journey to unlock your lost memories. Discover your true identity.
Bandai Namco went on and released another new trailer on Blue Protocol. Said this action RPG is now coming to PCs, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X only in the second half of 2023. That is actually confirmed. You see, Bandai actually does have a live stream starting off in about 2 days, showcasing about every bit of detail you need to know about the game. And then for those of you new, well, this is a free-to-play anime-style MMORPG, story-heavy.
Memory of your past, quickly finding yourself at the center of a millennia-old conflict. As the grand story unfolds, you'll discover your true purpose and what it means to be a hero. Explore, craft, and battle your way across Regnus. Swap between 5 unique classes to do battle with fluid, action-heavy combat, relying on your teammates' skills and abilities to complement your playstyle. And tailor your character to fight back against enemies that adapt their tactics to counter your strengths.
Been a while since I've mentioned this one. Wandering Sword is now coming to PCs in about a few months, possibly September. This is a Chinese martial arts RPG tactics turn-based. You could probably tell quite a bit in the same style of Eiyuden Chronicles. I'm not sure if this was a Kickstarter project, but frankly has every quality of a AAA game, if not, well, to that standards. In any case, this is how it looks.
Cyan, you know about the gods of order and chaos, don't you?
Yeah, who doesn't?
Exit Games, for over 2 years now, has been making a new game as the company's top IP going by the name Trinity Trigger. I've mentioned this game a few times in the past month. This is a action RPG, 90s inspired, with modernized graphics and gameplay, which is technically just the aim with it mainly. Anyway, here's a trailer. Trinity Trigger is playable both online and offline, got hints of puzzle, dungeon crawls, and exploration RPGs as well. It's gonna be coming out for PC, Switch, and both PlayStation consoles April 25.
What can I say? Traveling's part of my job.
We must remain ever vigilant. Relax. We can handle whatever comes our way.
Let's be prepared for anything.
If you ever start feeling over-prepared, then you haven't actually prepared enough.
You're no ordinary vermin. Could those strange weapons be?
Pay less mind to whatever they are, and more to who commands this army. I will await the king's orders. For now, let us see how things unfold.
And last but not least, we've got over here the remastered Suikoden 1 and 2 games in HD going by the duo Gate Rune and Dune and Unification Wars. These games are only teased by Konami a month ago and now set to be coming out April. I mean, back when this duo was announced, it had like a March 2nd release date, but now, due to some further polish, it is delayed to either April or a month later. In any case, these games are from roughly 30 years ago.